Hello. Good afternoon. And happy Friday. So we're gonna be starting Secret of the Old Clock this afternoon. Um According to the website, I think it's how long to beat, I think is the website. According to that, it says it takes 7 hours to complete this game. So sorry, I just got done like having a snack. My mouth's hot. It's hot. It was spicy. If that's true, then I definitely would. I definitely want to get a couple hours in here this afternoon and then finish it up tonight. So, oh, hold on 1 second. Hot burps. So yeah, we're gonna start that up. So let me do this and let me do this and oh, it wants me to insert the disc for this. Gotcha. Second. I'm gonna set the music back up real quick. You want me to insert? So I guess starting at game 12, which is what we're on, day 12, playing game 12, which is great. I guess starting game 12, they want you to have the disc in. That was not the case in these older games. And yes, I am playing the majority of these games from disc. Okay, let's see how that goes. I'll mute this again. Sorry. Unable to find a DirectX device? Do I really need to do this again? Bored. Alright, let me do some quick installation. Alright, asshole. Install. We're gonna remove and reinstall it. Gee. Like, don't start with me, game. An option you selected requires that files be installed or uninstalled from your system or both. Okay, stop. Jeez. No, I'm not. No. I don't know why all of a sudden at game 12, it decides to have problems. It's griping at me about my DirectX because it's an older game, like 2005. So I'm going to try reinstalling it. Okay, next. Yeah. Option you so. I swear to God. I have to restart this stream and like go into full mode, fix my computer. I'm gonna be mad. I don't appreciate it. So sorry about the delay. Put it on this real quick. Wonder if I should. Uh. My goodness. So it was griping at me about the DirectX version. Let me see. I didn't really get a good look at what the error is. Errors occurred when DirectX 9 is not correctly installed. This apparently applies to all of them? I don't know. I built the links and it happened. Working. Install DirectX. Error saying that I have DirectX. First Blackmore Manor over a year, but I had no luck because of DirectX. My DirectX device. Yeesh. Ugh. Hopefully this doesn't turn into some big issue. We're at 91%. It's almost done. Figured out by accident. I right-clicked on the file. Okay, let's try. Oh. Hello. I think I got it. So let's go ahead and just pop that off there and pause it. Here. Oh. Okay, it's griping at me. Stop! It won't let me press OK. Close. Thank you. Oh my god. The amount of crap. Okay. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. We're good. A game screen. Let me see what the hell is going on. Why it was completely ignoring me. Anyway, alright, everything's fine. Not display this message again. I already know. Thank you.
Welcome to my latest case.
The year 1930.
There we go.
The place, the road to Titusville, where we find Nancy Drew behind the wheel of her blue roadster, pondering this question. Why did Emily Crandall, a girl whom Nancy knows only through their mutual friend Helen Corning, ask Nancy to drive all the way out to the Lilac Inn to see her? Does it have something to do with the fact that Emily's mother died barely a month earlier, leaving Emily to run the restaurant with only her guardian to help her? And more important, why, when she called, did Emily sound so desperate? The spunky teenager turns off the main road, blissfully unaware that Emily isn't all that awaits her at the end of the driveway. No, Nancy Drew is about to get her first taste of the mystery, intrigue, and adventure that are to become her destiny.
Oh, an old phone. Ooh, pies? Yeah, pies. Wow.
Well, hello. I'll bet my bloomers you're Nancy Drew.
That's right. Are you Emily's guardian?
You got it. I'm Jane Willoughby. I'm Emily's guardian, but only for the next 3 months until she turns 18. Then she's on her own.
It smells like someone's been baking pies.
Pies are the Lilac Inn specialty. We get orders from all over. Oh, that reminds me, your father called. You're supposed to call him. You can use the coin phone on the porch. Emily didn't say anything about you coming until just this morning.
Is it okay that I'm here?
Don't get me wrong, she can invite anybody here she wants. It's just that she's gotten so darn forgetful lately.
Is she all right?
Well, now, that's hard to say. She misses her mom, that's for sure. So do I. Gloria and me, we were best friends, you know? The two of us ran this swell little dress shop over in Capital City. But then she got hitched and I didn't. And the next thing I know, she's writing me saying it would sure take a load off her mind if I could take care of her little girl should something ever happen to her.
Emily's father?
Died in the war. Cantigny, I think. Anyway, I couldn't say no. I mean, what are best friends for? I just wish I knew how to help Emily.
Help her do what?
She's been acting so... Look, go talk to her. She probably just needs to spend some time with a bear cat like you instead of some dumb Dora like me. Go on up, she's in her room. Just make like a Boy Scout and be prepared.
Totally true.
Nancy, hi. Welcome to the Lilac Inn. Oh, and before I forget, thank you for that nice note you sent me when Mom died. It meant a lot to me.
Well, I lost my mom too, years ago. I kind of know how you feel.
You and I may not be best friends or anything, but you're still one of the nicest people I know.
Well, thank you.
That's why I'm hoping you'll do me a favor, a big favor. You and your dad?
My dad?
Helen says he's a lawyer. Shh!
What's wrong?
I thought I heard something. Your father has a safe, right?
You need to put something in a safe?
See this jewelry? I'd like you to take it home with you and put it in your father's safe.
It's beautiful.
It was my mother's. The few times I saw her wear it, she looked just like a movie star. I was hiding it here in my room, but all things considered, I'd feel a lot better if you would just take it home and have your father lock it up in his safe.
What do you mean, all things considered?
Strange things have been going on around here. That's all I can say. I know it sounds loony, and Jane probably told you that I've been acting loony, but please do this for me.
Okay.
What was that?
Emily, come downstairs, quick! The kitchen's on fire!
Come on, we better get out of here.
Lord.
This is horrible, just horrible. The fire chief says the stove was completely destroyed and there's smoke damage everywhere. The inn will have to shut down for months, maybe even for good.
Does he know what caused the explosion?
It looked to him like one of the burners on the stove had been left on. The flame either went out or was never lit, but anyway, something made a spark, and boom. He said insurance companies are very reluctant to pay out when things look hinky, and that's when times are good.
Who was in the kitchen this morning?
Emily was the last person to use the stove. Like I said, she's been real forgetful lately. I think she's pretty upset, but it's not her fault. What with her mom passing away barely a month ago, and me showing up, this total stranger who doesn't know the first thing about kids or running a restaurant, and her trying to do everything all by herself. It's just too much, that's all. Who wouldn't go a little off their nut? I better get that. The line to the regular phone got burned up in the fire, so now the only phone we got is the coin phone on the porch. Excuse me.
Oh, no!
Emily?
My mother's jewelry! It's gone! Someone must have stolen it while we were all downstairs. I knew something like this was going to happen. I just knew it.
You mean this sort of thing has happened before?
Yes. No. I'd rather not say, but I will say this. I did not leave the stove on. That fire was not my fault. Oh, what am I going to do? Without that jewelry, I don't have a prayer of paying for a new stove, and without a stove, I'll have to sell the inn, and if I lose the inn... I wish Mom were still here. I wish Josiah Crowley had left us the money like he always said he was going to. That's what I wish.
Who's Josiah Crowley?
He was this old man that lived next door. He died last year. He spent most of his time here at the inn, and he led my mom and me to believe that he'd left a lot of money for us in his will. He gave us a clock, and afterwards, he'd always point to it and get this little twinkle in his eye and say, "Time will tell." But when they finally found his will, he didn't leave us a penny.
Was there a problem finding his will?
It didn't turn up for months. Then finally someone found it in a drawer in Josiah's house. Josiah was kind of a screwball. One time he showed up at my birthday party dressed as my great-aunt Harriet. I didn't know it was really him until 2 days later. Anyway, he had all these weird hobbies, and he always thought it would be really keen to read minds. Josiah invited Richard Topham to move in so Topham could help him develop his paranormal powers right there in his house. Josiah was a sweet old man, and I do miss him. And he was free to give his money to whomever he wanted. But to get our hopes up like that, and then leave us nothing, it just wasn't like him.
Where is Richard Topham now?
He still lives in Josiah's house, which is right down the path out back. His house and the inn were built at the same time by two brothers during the Civil War.
Was your mother's jewelry insured?
Gosh, I forgot about that. I don't know. Jim Archer, I bet he'd know. He's our banker. I guess I should go talk to him.
You don't sound very happy about it.
I'm just so bad at business things. And Jane, my guardian, she tries hard, but she's no good at it either. Maybe you could go talk to him. Please? It would be such a big help.
Sure.
He runs the Main Street Bank. You can't miss it. I'll call him and tell him you're coming.
How many people knew you kept your mother's jewelry in here?
No one. Well, Jane, my guardian, she knew, but I didn't tell anyone else.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Don't forget to call your father.
Thanks. Dad. The Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam. Gloria, read this, and pretty soon this fellow will be your favorite poet too. Your pal, Josiah. Roman numerals. Myself, when young, did eagerly frequent Doctor and Gaint. Heard great argument about it and about, but evermore came out by the came out same door wherein I went by. Okay, so that first poem has X, X, V, I, so 5, 6, 7. With them the seed of wisdom did I sow, and with mine own hand wrought to make it grow. And this was all the harvest that I reaped, came like water. I go. Paint, sort of a doorknob. Seed of wisdom, water and wind. Got a hand with seeds in it. When you and I behind the veil are past, oh, but the long, long while the world shall last, which of our coming and departure heeds, as the sea's self should heed a pebble cast. That one is XL. Forgot what L is. Ready? Bail? Coming and departure. Aye. A moment's halt, momentary taste of being from well amid the waste. And lo, the phantom caravan has reached. The nothing that out from a case. What? Oh wait. What? Oh, threats of hell and hopes of paradise. One thing at least is certain, this life flies. One thing is certain and the rest is lies. The flower that once has blown forever dies. Thinking about a flower. Okay. Well, X, I. Strange is it not that of the myriads who before us passed the door of darkness through, not one returns to tell us of the road which to discover we must travel to. Like a sign. Road. Interesting. Sewing machine.
Is this your sewing machine?
Actually, that belonged to my mom. She and Jane used to be dressmakers. Mom was going to teach me how to use it, but she never got the chance.
So, is Emily all right?
Someone stole her mother's jewelry.
What?
Did you happen to see anyone go upstairs during all the commotion that the fire caused?
No. You mean someone stole it while everybody was rushing around trying to put out the fire? Hypers! If you can't trust a fireman, who can you trust?
Are you sure no one besides you and Emily was in the kitchen this morning?
Positive. Well, I suppose someone could have snuck in the back door. Are you saying someone caused that fire on purpose? To distract us?
Emily swears she turned the stove off after she used it.
But I'm the only one who knew she had that jewelry. Well, it's not quite true. When Gloria was alive, she could have told people about it, or people may have seen her wearing it. And when she died, they knew the jewelry had to be around here somewhere, right?
Does anyone in particular come to mind?
Sorry. It's been hard enough getting to know Emily, let alone anyone else in this backwater burg. Well, guess better go call the sheriff.
Is that your car I saw when I drove up the driveway?
My old rust bucket's parked out back where nobody'll see it. Be nice to buy something decent, but last time I checked, my last name was Willoughby, not Rockefeller.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
Hobo sign language becoming widespread. As the number of homeless men drifting from town to town looking for handouts increases with hard times, so does the use of the peculiar signs and symbols they have developed to communicate with each other. To see these hobo symbols in action, you may well need to look no further than your own backyard. For example, is there a circle with an arrow coming out the side drawn in chalk or coal on a nearby sidewalk? It means that a hobo is telling his fellow vagrants to go this way. If the arrow is drawn through the circle, then he's telling fellow vagrants, do not go this way. Is there a circle with an X in the middle on your fence? Then expect visitors, because it indicates that this is a good place for a handout. A plain empty circle might be more to your liking, for it means nothing here. What follows are some of the most common symbols and their meaning. The next time you see one on a fence, wall, or railroad trestle, you'll be in the know. So what? The circle with the X. Good place for a handout. A Kind woman lives here. That was that symbol on the inn. Kind gentleman lives here. There's no use going this way. Bad water. That sounds like something I need to write down. The owner is in 210. There are thieves about. Barking dog here. Dangerous neighborhood. Sky's the limit. Authorities here are alert. There's nothing to be gained here. Okay. Bully! Clever Hans. What he taught his master and us. Late last century, a retired teacher named Wilhelm von Osten set out to prove that animals are far more intelligent than commonly believed, and that they are perfectly capable of adding, subtracting, even telling time, provided they receive the proper education. He bought a horse called Hans and proceeded to teach him arithmetic as if he were a schoolboy, using carrots instead of a hickory stick to elicit the desired responses. Amazingly, within 2 years, Hans was able to give the answers to mathematical problems by pawing the ground. More amazingly, the horse was almost never wrong. Von Osten was convinced that he had indeed taught his horse arithmetic, and for years it seemed to everyone who saw Clever Hans in action that Von Osten was right. Of particular interest to the scientific community was the fact that the horse was able to give the correct answer even when Von Osten was not present, which ruled out the possibility that his master was perpetrating the hoax by giving him subtle hand or voice signals. But finally, a scientist named Oscar Funkst observed that Hans gave the correct answer, that is, he pawed the ground the correct number of times, only when someone whom the horse could see knew the answer to the problem that had been posed. This meant that the horse was indeed reacting to visual cues. Eventually, Funkst proved that Hans' cleverness lay not in his math skills, but in his uncanny ability to perceive tiny, voluntary body movements. When the pawing horse reached the correct answer, the people around him would react, albeit unconsciously. A slight nod of the head, a relaxing of the shoulders, a straightening of the back, all were cues which to Hans meant that it was time to stop pawing and enjoy the carrot that was sure to be forthcoming. Von Osten, who all along had unwittingly been providing his wonder horse with the correct answers, died 5 years later, far too disillusioned and humiliated to appreciate the invaluable lesson that his misadventure in equine education had inadvertently taught the rest of us. Thanks to Hans, we now know that what people do without being aware that they are doing, it can often speak volumes. And thanks to his master, we know that if a man wants to believe that something is true badly enough, he'll often unconsciously find a way to make it true. But like Hans, the more observant we are, the more likely it is that we'll pick up on the cues that the believer is inadvertently providing us with. Cues that will ultimately allow us, like Funkst, to discern fact from fancy. Oh, what is this? Bard Bounce. A game based upon A Midsummer Night's Dream, a play by William Shakespeare. Do Shakespeare proud by using the arrows to move each man to the woman with whom he belongs. Remember, love is never easy. Whenever you move someone, he will keep going until he hits an obstacle, character, or the end of the row. So plan ahead. No money. Fuck.
Looks like I need to get the bird from one side to the other.
Easy. Maybe. Psh. Easy.
Wonder what this mirror's doing in here.
Huh. Good, I guess. What have we got here? When a task has been completed, remember to check it off.
That's done.
Emily.
I'm finished
Going
with
to town
that.
to meet Jim Archer. Haven't done that yet. I'll go to Josiah's crowd. Josiah's old house. She said there's a... Ah, there we go. Back way. We'll walk over to Josiah's.
Got it. Looks like someone recently had a key appraised.
One metal key. Determine current resale value.
Oh, a miniature golf course. Swell.
Oh my god, golf. Play in 10 cents. Start over at any time. Any scorecard, don't forget to dump your old one first. Butter and ball when finished. I'm broke! Make par for the course, win a prize. Barn. The Topham School for the study and development of paranormal powers. I just waltzed in.
Over here, Miss Drew. Find the toy mouse and give it to Yuri, would you please? Otherwise, he'll just keep meowing. He hates strangers.
Mouse. Right! Hey, buddy. Oh. What's wrong with you?
How nice of you to drop by. And thank you for walking instead of parking in the driveway. I'm expecting a pupil. I'd hate for her to have to park on the road.
How did you know who I was?
They just, hey,
If
butthead,
one
what's
is
going
to
on?
teach others how to develop and use their paranormal gifts, it's only logical that one must possess such gifts oneself.
Does that mean you can read minds or tell the future, or what exactly?
The paranormal includes telepathy or communicating by sending and receiving thoughts, extrasensory perception or perceiving that which cannot physically be seen or heard, and psychokinesis, using one's psychic energy to reshape or move objects.
Jeepers, you can do all that?
Yes. Well, on occasion. As I tell my students, increasing one's rate of success
Just
is
relaxing?
simply a matter of practice.
Nice.
Do you have a lot of students?
Oh, indeed. I take them through exercises designed to help them increase their output of phantasmic energy. If you want to sign up for an introductory session, I believe I have an opening today.
What I'd really like to do is talk about Josiah Crowley.
Oh. I'm afraid I'm busy, young lady. Far too busy to engage in idle conversation.
When would be a good time for me to come back?
I'll be blunt, Miss Drew. I've discovered that the more time I spend with the, shall we say, intellectually unendowed, the more my cerebral pulsations
What?
seem to diminish.
It'll
I'm
work for me
afraid I
until
cannot
3:30
speak to you
today.
further
Nice.
Unless and until you prove that you are worthy. That is, that your brainwaves are not unacceptably inferior and thus
You what?
deleterious to mine.
How would I do that?
What I have here is an exercise in logic. If you can discern the correct solution, then I'll know that conversing with
God.
you will do me no psychic harm. You may take it with you. Good luck and good day.
Okay there, buddy. Then this week will be hell. Why? Big cheese?
Am I smart or what?
Ah, knew that one. I don't know about the rest of these though. Upside down dry. Oh God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8 days in a row at the store and then gotta do a graveyard shift after that. Jeez. Get a lot of money for that one, aren't you? Slide down. Top dry. High dry. Doll is also upside down. Plus working the other gig. Oh god. Jeez, okay. I'm gonna snoop your place, bud.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Go right ahead. The place is more like a museum than a house.
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here was Josiah's.
Well... Oops. Ah. Oh. Beer. Ah! Okay, will that open the other side? Fine. Alright, so there are four... A bunch of clocks, a bunch of them. The cat's face, my god. Hello. Lest I forget.
What are you when you win Barred Bounce? What poet is the cat's meow? What will Para, my miniature golf course, get you? What's Gloria's middle name?
Prefacing. Where are you when a Barred Bounce? That's that Shakespeare game. What poet is the cat's meow? That'd be Shakespeare. Will Para, my miniature golf course, get you? Prize. Prize middle name. Oh, yeah.
Decoder is in the rivet.
Ah.
Two to the right.
Took Topham's intelligence test. Typewriter ribbon. Answer. Figuring out the rest should be a cinch. Tick tock tickety 300. Everybody, let's wake up. To open journal, Decoder is in the rivet. To the right. PC whereabouts. Room off tunnel. Scrambled picture. Tesla coil invented by Nicholas. Fascinating. Open the big tick-tock on top. Give flutes, Thisbe, and Pyramus their cues. Bottom's cue is in Note to Gloria.
Bottom's cue is in Note to Gloria.
Poem on the golf course. Sounds like numbers to me. Huh. The Sheldon Russo carousel from the Haunted Carousel game we played a few days ago. Buy carousel horse from Sheldon. A trope.
It looks like Josiah lent a trivet to someone, but I can't make out to whom.
Here's the trivet party at 12 Elms. Please take. I will want it back someday. This. all up.
Am I smart or what?
Up dry. Up dry. Dry up.
That looks right.
I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. Wait, I have that. Cross? Hmm. Oh.
That looks right.
All wet. Cross. Next time, cross. It's like quite long. Sure on this one. Oh, that one. That's like the only one I need too. I have no idea. What is that thing? Ah! Traumatized. Oh my god. He did buy the carousel horse.
What do you do with these?
I put them on the windshields of cars parked in the area. Great advertising.
Ever put them on cars at the Lilac Inn?
All the time. I've gotten quite a few pupils that way.
Putting physics to work in the modern world? Sir William Crookes. A radiometer is a device which measures the intensity of heat and light. For example, radiant energy. In 1873, Sir William Crookes developed a special kind of radiometer in which 4 square vanes were mounted on the 2 arms of a small rotor inside a clear glass bulb. Most of the air was pumped out of the bulb, resulting in a near vacuum, and the rotor was balanced on a vertical support which allowed it to turn with a minimal amount of friction. Each of the vanes was black on one side and silver on the other. The vanes revolved when exposed to light, always spinning as if the light were pushing on the black surface, making it appear to Crookes that light was applying pressure to the dark vanes. But this explanation for the radiometer effect was soon called into question. Since dark surfaces absorb light and shiny surfaces reflect it, light should actually apply more pressure to the shiny surface of the vane, which meant the shiny surface should appear to be pushed by the light. Since this was not the case, some other principle had to be at work. Another theory proposed that because the black surface absorbed radiant energy, rarefied gas on the black side of the vane would heat up and eventually apply enough pressure on the vane to make it spin. But the fact that the warmer gas simply expands and flows across the surface instead of pushing on it disproves the still widely held yet erroneous explanation for the radiometer effect. A more likely explanation involves thermal transpiration, or the flow of cooler gas molecules toward warmer molecules, which causes the cooler gas on the shiny side of the vane to pass around the edges toward the warm or black side, and which results counterintuitively in the vane moving away from the warmer gas toward the cooler gas. Radiometer is sometimes referred to as a light mill because light is used to turn the vanes much as water is used to turn a mill wheel. It is doubtful, however, that the movement of the vanes can ever be put to such practical use, for the friction needed to turn a gear would prevent the vanes from spinning when exposed to light. That's what you think. Depends on what you do with the light first, pea-brain. This parrot is hanging upside down.
The man on stage stage in this picture. Is that Josiah?
Yes, that's from a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream that he directed
Aha.
and starred in. It closed after 2 nights, but he didn't care. He loved that play.
Triangle. Gong. And a flapper. Oh, that's a... picture show. Okay, I think that might be... it for that. Okay. RHPN. Oh Lord, okay. Alright.
That's done.
Find out the receipt. Okay, figure out the logic test. Almost. There's will or for clues.
Can't check that off till it's done.
4 questions that were in Josiah's notebook. Oh! That were... and use them to unlock the door to the carriage house. Four questions. I am when I went to Bard Bounce. Wrote poet. He really likes Shakespeare. Nick Parr playing miniature golf. See if anyone knows what Gloria's was. Okay, I said in his notebook, 4 questions. Look at that again.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hello, Mr. Topham.
Talking to me. Not there.
You don't mind if I look around, do you?
Go right ahead.
There we go. Alright. Lock on carriage house. What are you when you win Bard Bounce? What poet is the cat's meow? What will par on the golf course get you? What is Gloria's middle name? Okay. Make par for the course, win a prize. Colored ball. Oh god, it wants me to play it now. I just like... Hold on. Object of this game is to figure out the sequence of the colored golf balls hidden beneath the panel on the upper right. To play, move a colored ball in the bottom row to a T in the first column on the left. Do this 4 times until all 4 T's have balls on them. Now push the golf club button to see how well you guessed. Okay. If a stick with a flag on it appears below the column, it means that one of the balls in the column is in the correct color and is in the correct position. If a stick with no flag appears, it means that one of the balls is in the column and is the correct color, but in the wrong position. If no stick appears, it means that one of the balls doesn't belong. By the way, the order of the sticks has nothing to do with the order of the balls in the solution. Okay. Okay. One is in the correct position. The yellow one, I think. Yellow one's... Weird. Okay, so this means correct color, correct position. These mean correct colors, but not correct position. I wonder if blue... This. Okay, so the yellow was not right. Red. Oh my god. Okay, I think it's the red one. This one's fine. Green hasn't... Is it green? Let's see what changed. The red, I think, definitely. Green and yellow are still in here. Oh, I'm gonna say red. Are you freaking serious? Had to have been yellow then. Not blue. Ah. Oh my god. Okay, so green has stayed the same. Red. I'm having... Purple? What the hell? It's... Ah! Green has stayed the same each time, so green is definitely where it needs to be. Blue has... As has red. red. Yellow and purple have not been matched together, I don't think. Are you kidding? Hold on. Let me get out of this again. Stick with the flag. One of the balls in the column is the correct color and is in the correct position. But that was green, but it kept changing. It changed. One of the balls in the column is the correct color, but in the wrong position. Okay. Okay. So... the balls don't belong. One is in the right position. A changing again. One is the correct color and in the correct position. Correct color, correct position, which... Oh. Which two? Oh, switch them. I just exited out of it. Oh my god, I hate my life. Oh, god damn it. Oh, right here. And we're gonna go orange. Put blue back. Blue is in the right spot. For this. Them don't. Yay!
Interesting.
The moon in the sky was... Okay, these words are highlighted. Moon in the sky was once hard to say. It's high time... Time's capitalized. On. Moon is capitalized. Time is capitalized. Oh, it's hard to say. It's high time I saw this thing known as day. So the moon checked its clock and rose with the sun, and before long, it realized just what it had done. It's far too bright here. I've made a mistake. But what havoc the sun can create. I want to go back. So when dusk came again, the moon rose when it should and said, "Ah, 'tis heaven."
Can't hit the links without a scorecard.
Oh, so keep it. I'll just hold on to this stuff. Alright, let's go into town and see Jim.
That car I saw before is gone.
Oh god, let's not crash. I don't... Oh, Meister nails, okay. Telegrams, we're looking for a bank? Ooh! Can't drive! Courthouse, sippy gas, public library. Ah! Bank. Ay! How do I get to the... Excuse me! Okay. Isn't that where you... Oops. Isn't that where you need to go? Oh, jeez. The banker. Okay. Oh, hit the... Jeez. Okay.
Hello, I'm looking for Jim Archer.
Right through that
Read.
door. Hello, are you Nancy Drew?
Yes, are you Mr. Archer?
Yes, ma'am. Jim Archer. I'm founder, president, manager, and just about everything else you can name when it comes to this fine enterprise.
Did Emily tell you why I'm here?
She just said you were coming and that she'd appreciate it if I would talk to you. Terrible thing, losing her mother like that, then being saddled with that restaurant, especially now.
What do you mean?
Ever since the stock market crashed, one business after another has closed, including banks. President Hoover keeps saying that a recovery is just around the corner, but you have to wonder.
Some people say we're headed for a depression.
Well, that kind of pessimism is not only misguided, it's pointless. Thinking ahead and taking action, that's what we businessmen should be doing right now. And I'm happy to report that we're doing just fine, thank you. Excuse me. Main Street Bank, Jim Archer speaking. No, I don't. I'm sorry, but... Yes, I know, but... All right, then just bring it by. Sorry for the interruption. How can I help you?
Do you happen to know whether the jewelry Emily inherited from her mother was insured?
Well, I know for a fact that it was not. Why?
Because someone snuck into the inn today and stole it.
Oh, no. I heard there'd been a fire in the kitchen, but when it rains, it pours, doesn't it? I told Gloria not to let that policy lapse.
Why did she let it lapse?
She felt that since Josiah Crowley would be leaving her a large sum of money when he died, or so she thought, paying to insure her jewelry just wasn't necessary.
How well did you know Josiah Crowley?
Well enough for him to name me executor of his will. An executor is the person who makes sure the terms of a will are carried out.
Why do you think he wound up leaving Gloria nothing?
I have no idea. Truth be told, he'd given me the impression that I would be well taken care of when he passed on too. But when I finally read his will, it all went to Topham.
Whoa.
Where did Josiah keep his will?
He'd hidden it in a chest of drawers in his house. It took me months to find it. When he named me executor, he said he'd tell me where it was hidden when the time was right, whatever that meant.
How did Josiah die?
He was sitting in the public library reading when apparently his heart just decided it was time to stop.
What was he reading?
His favorite book, The Make-Up Secrets of Lon Chaney.
What?
The will you found in Josiah's house. Is it possible that Josiah didn't really write it?
Well, the thought that it could be a forgery did cross my mind. But an expert verified that the will had been typed on Josiah's typewriter and signed in Josiah's hand.
But Richard Topham lived in Josiah's house. He had access to his typewriter, and he could have copied his signature.
As far as the law is concerned, the matter is closed, Miss Drew.
But it's possible that Josiah's real will is still out there. Are you sure he never gave you any clue as to where he'd hidden his will?
Give him a clue. Time.
Whenever I asked him, he said he'd tell me when the time is right. Although, he got a safe deposit box here about 3 years ago.
Has it been opened?
Topham has tried to claim its contents, but he can't find the key.
If Topham can't find the key, maybe it's because it wasn't in Josiah's house.
Now, Miss Drew, I wouldn't go jumping to any conclusions.
How well do you
my
know
job.
Jane Willoughby? You know, Emily's guardian?
Not well at all. Met her once or twice. Seemed a little flighty.
What was Emily's mom like?
Had a good head on her shoulders. Friendly, too. Having a big slice of blueberry pie at the Lilacan was always a real treat. It'd be nice if Emily could carry on the tradition, but times are just too tough. If she's smart, she'll sell before the bills start piling up.
I guess I'll be going.
Come back anytime.
Don't you ever use this typewriter?
That used to be Josiah Crowley's. It was the only thing he left me in his will. Naturally, it doesn't work. The keys always jam.
Huh.
October 9, 1929. Dear Mrs. Sheldon, here is the trivet I said you
Miss
could
Sheldon.
borrow for your party at Twin Elms. Please take care of it because I will want it back someday. Your friend, Josiah C. I wonder if Josiah ever got his trivet back. Who's Clara?
Clara Pickford is this lonely old woman who comes in here every once in a while. Took a shine to me for some reason. Insisted on giving me that picture.
Ace in the hole. Uh-huh. Emily said he dressed up like a woman once. I bet,
Where did you get this clock?
Josiah Crowley gave it to me. It stopped keeping time the minute he walked out the door.
my God.
That receipt I found outside the inn. I wonder if the key it refers to is the one to this clock.
That's where it's the stuff he left him in the will. It's in the like the clues in that clock.
Is this your car?
Yes, it is. Bought and paid for.
Oh, looks familiar.
Hello again.
Was that your car I saw parked near the Lilac Inn this morning?
I haven't been there in months. You saw someone else's car. It's a very popular make and color, you know.
Whosever car it wasn't there after the fire.
Probably just someone sneaking onto that miniature golf course that Josiah built back there. Or bootleggers. I hear they frequent that area too.
I guess I'll be going.
Give my best to Emily.
I should put it right back. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh. I can't drive. Oh, jeez. Alright.
That's done.
The answers of the subject test.
I haven't done that yet.
6. Answer the questions. Are playing miniature golf. One knows what Gloria's middle name was.
That's done.
Oh, Twill. Okay, I need to get back in the car. Get back in the car! Okay, Twin L. Stop. I'm trying not to hit anything. Margaret's Barn, Observatory, Avondale. Might as well.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zap and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
That's okay. I changed my mind. Bye.
Gotta wait till I, like, empty. Oh. Ah! Oh, jeez. I'm gonna break my car! Ah! Hey, I found it.
Mrs. Sheldon?
Yes?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's.
Get on with it, dear.
I was wondering, would it be possible for me to see the trivet you borrowed from Josiah Crowley?
You may not only see it, you may have it. Once I find it, that is. Unfortunately, I've an errand to run, so I can't look for it right now.
Maybe I could run the errand for you. I have a car.
So I see. Rather expensive car at that. Very well, Miss Drew. Go fetch my bridge cards from Miss Drakowski, and upon your return I shall present you with that trivet.
Who's Miss Drakowski?
The local telephone operator. You can find her at her house, or Titusville Telco, as she insists on calling it. The switchboard is in her parlor. As you can imagine, she never entertains. I, on the other hand, am expecting company within the hour, so do hurry.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah?
Are you Miss Drakowski?
Yeah? And you are?
Nancy Drew. I'm a friend of Emily Crandall's. You know, at the Lilac Inn.
Yeah. Look, I'm kind of pressed for time. Going to a party and it takes me a while to get dolled up. What do you need?
Mrs. Sheldon asked me to pick up her bridge cards from you.
Tell you what, I'll get you those cards if you drive that fancy car
for
of
heaven's
yours
sake.
over to the orphanage and pick up some raffle tickets from Mrs. O'Shea. I should be able to unload a ton of them tonight.
I'd be happy to.
Good, I gotta go. Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, it's right there.
Excuse me, are you Mrs. O'Shea?
Yes?
My name is Nancy Drew, and
Stephen, put that down this instant. We do not run with sticks in our hands or in our mouths.
I'm sorry. You were saying?
Miss Drakowski asked me to pick up some raffle tickets from you.
Oh, yes, the raffle tickets. The fact of the matter is
Elsie, no hitting.
I can't even think about those raffle tickets right now. I promised the children they'd each get a toy for going a full week without breaking anything. And I'm short 5 toys.
Do not eat that, Clarence.
Would you like me to get 5 toys for you?
Oh, goodness, if you could do that, I'd be forever grateful. They can be any kind of toy at all. The children aren't the least bit picky.
Of course it tastes bad, Clarence. It's a pine cone.
I better go rinse out his mouth before... Oh, would you look at that? He's actually chewing it.
You're not a squirrel, Clarence. Spit that out this instant.
Oh my god. Rex. Book library. Courthouse. Yes. Oh, jeez.
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
Oops.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 50 cents worth, please.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Thank you, miss. Anything else?
No, thank you.
Drive zippily.
Okay. Here are the toys. Toy. General store. Maybe they're here.
Maybe I could buy some toys for the orphans in here.
Wait. I don't
A
have...
vending machine that just sells toys. Keen. I can't get the toy without putting in money first.
Wait. Oh! I have money. Wow.
Well, that's one toy.
I didn't know there was money in there.
I can't get the toy without putting in
Damn
money
it.
first.
Right!
Two toys down, 3 to go. That makes 3 toys. Four toys. I just need one more. Five toys. That's all I need.
Well, I'm gonna buy this one anyway. Buy them all! So to the orphanage.
Hi, do you have 5 toys for me?
I certainly do.
Oh, that's wonderful. You're such a saint, you hear me? A saint. I'd better get these inside before the children see them. Thank you so much.
Mrs. O'Shea, the raffle tickets?
Oh, the raffle tickets? I don't have them, dear. You'll have to pick them up from
Oh,
Phelps'
jeez.
shop. Then just take them straight to Mr. Kowski.
We don't pull hair, Ralphie. Especially when we have jelly on our hands.
Phelps Print Shop. Wonderful.
Oh, it's right there. Jeez.
Sorry, young lady, I'm about to close.
I'm just here to pick up the raffle tickets you printed for Mrs. O'Shea.
Aw, darn it. I did tell her I'd have those done today, didn't I? Well, I'm sorry, but we're just gonna have to wait until tomorrow.
Oh, but I need to have them today.
And I need to go fishing.
Fishing?
My brother-in-law thinks he's hot stuff because he caught an 18-inch largemouth bass.
I am not
this
going
morning.
fishing.
So I bet him I could catch a 19-incher by the end of the day. And if I do, I get his stamp collection. And if I don't, he gets mine. And since stamp collecting is about the only hobby I can afford these days, I'm going fishing.
I know. You stay here and print
No!
those raffle tickets, and I'll go fishing for you.
Not everybody can catch a 19-inch largemouth bass, you know. It takes skill and muscle and brains. Bass are pretty smart.
I can do it, Mr. Phelps.
Are you
Better
serious?
Be right, because you're not getting those raffle tickets until I get my 19-incher. You can use my gear. I left everything out at the fishing hole.
Great. I'll see you later.
What the hell? I don't even know where the fishing hole is. Oh my god. Oh, good. Oh, wait. Bogart's pond. I bet it's here. You must be joking. Fishing?
First thing I need to do is bait my hook.
A 19-incher? Let's put a damn minnow on there.
Now I toss this in the water, and when the bobber goes under the water, I need to pull the line up fast.
God.
I caught one!
Not quite.
I'm gonna throw this one back. I got a fish! I'm gonna throw this one back.
Alright, what if I gotta try different bait? Hello? Put grubs on.
I caught one! I'm gonna throw this one back.
That's what I figured.
I caught one! I'm gonna throw this one back.
We'll go back to minnows.
I got a fish! No can. Maybe there's money inside it. Oh boy, I'm beginning to really like fishing.
Okay.
I got a fish!
Nope.
I'm gonna throw this one back. Maybe I need to use something else for bait.
I tried. It didn't do anything to give me small fish. That's why I didn't want to go fishing.
I caught one. This isn't what I want.
Yeah. How about that? Put a damn minnow back on there.
I caught one. I'm gonna throw this one back.
How many minnows does this guy have?
I caught one. This doesn't look like a largemouth bass. Maybe I need to use something else for bait.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's try grubs then. Maybe it will go for a smaller bait, I don't know.
I caught one.
Oh, it's slightly
This doesn't
bigger.
look like a largemouth bass.
Try more grubs.
I caught one.
So close.
This isn't what I want. I got a fish. This isn't what I want. I caught one. I'm gonna throw this one back.
Just... God, man.
I got a fish. This isn't what I want.
Is there anything in my...
Check. Check. That's done. I'm finished with that. I'm finished with that. I got a fish.
Ah,
This doesn't look like a largemouth bass.
nope. Like, no hint on what I should use for bait. If I need to try worms, I did.
I caught one.
I try
This isn't
worms.
what I want.
Let me try worms now.
I caught one. This doesn't look like a largemouth bass. I caught one. I'm gonna throw this one back. Maybe I need to use something else for that.
Oh my god, please. Just give me the damn fish. 8-hour games. Oh, good.
I got a
Three.
fish.
Ah, claw.
This doesn't look like a largemouth bass.
Like, seriously. What do you want me to do?
I caught one. I'm gonna throw this one back. I caught one. I'm gonna throw this one back.
For heaven's sake. I'm back to the minnows.
I caught one.
Man,
This isn't what I want.
this is stupid. Please.
I got a fish. This doesn't look like a largemouth bass.
I give up. I'm going back to the house. Stupid. He could stay there at that print shop for like the rest of the game. Dumb. Oh my god. So I have money. Oh, in the house. I have money. Oh.
I guess I should answer that. Hello?
Nancy?
Dad?
Forgot to call
Shoot, I was supposed to call you.
Call her dad.
Yes, you were. The phone company said this was the only line into the Lilac Inn now. What happened?
It's kind of a long story, but what about you? Is everything okay there?
Everything's fine. I called because I'd like you to run an errand.
Please,
That's
no.
all.
Sure. What do you want me to do?
I need to get some documents from a colleague over there. I thought since you were in the area, you could pick them up, save him paying postage.
Sure. What's the address?
He said he'd just leave them for you at the telegraph office. Just drive into town and look for Tubby Telegrams. He said you can't miss it.
Will do.
These papers are extremely important, Nancy.
I will pick them up, Dad.
Good. Remember, watch your gas gauge and get gas when you're low so you don't run out. And try to avoid potholes. The more you hit, the likely it is you'll wind up with a flat.
Yes, Dad.
And if you do get a flat, take it off and put on your spare, and then head straight to a gas station and get it fixed.
Yes, Dad.
All right, lecture over. Have you found out why Miss Crandall asked you to visit?
She wanted me to have you lock her mother's jewelry up in your safe. Only someone stole it before I could take it with me.
Stole it? Good gosh.
That was right after the stove in the kitchen exploded.
The stove exploded? Sounds to me like you'd be well advised to cut your visit there short.
No, I want to find out what's going on. I have to find out what's going on.
You have to?
Well, yeah, you know. Emily just lost her mom, and she's worried about losing the inn, and her guardian's all wet when it comes to helping out, and...
And the truth is, you are so curious that you feel like you'll absolutely burst if you don't find out why all these weird things have been happening, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, I know the feeling. You're a chip off the old block, I'm afraid. Well, as long as you're like me in one other way, you should be fine.
What way is that? Smart?
Careful.
I'm pretty sure I saw the car belonging to Emily's banker parked at the side of the road by the Lilac Inn this morning, just before the explosion.
Are you suggesting Emily's banker was somehow responsible for the explosion?
When I asked him about it, he did seem kind of evasive.
It's okay to have your suspicions, Nancy. But in a town as small as Titusville, it's very easy to alienate people. Until you know the facts, you'd be well advised to keep your suspicions to yourself.
I met Emily's guardian, Jane. What does a guardian do, anyway?
A guardian is pretty much a surrogate parent. Jane is legally responsible for Emily's physical and financial well-being.
Jane doesn't strike me as being the parental type. In fact, I get the impression she's in way over her head.
Fortunately for her, it's not forever. Most guardianships end when the ward turns 18. And then both Jane and Emily will be free to do whatever they please.
If Emily sells the inn, will Jane get part of the profits?
If she's Emily's guardian at the time of the sale, yes. Are you suggesting that Jane's primary motivation is greed? Good grief, where did you get such a suspicious mind?
I think
That's
it was from the
people in
person who has
general.
always told me that the best way to solve a problem is to look at all the possibilities. Dad.
I did say that, didn't I?
Goodbye, Dad.
Keep in touch.
Usually that kind of stuff is perpetuated by greed. Oh, there's the...
Hi, you pick up those tickets?
Oh, I went to the wrong
Well,
place.
no.
Keep your shirt on. Raffle tickets, orphanage, Mrs. O'Shea, now.
The wrong place. Ah, there's a cow in the road. Jesus. Oh, there's some.
Something I can do for you?
Well, my name's Nancy Drew, and my father
Say
said
no
that...
more. You're here to pick up some papers. They're in that envelope.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Say, is that your roadster out there?
Yes, it is. Did I park somewhere I shouldn't have?
No, it's just that my regular driver
Oh
never
my
showed up today,
God.
so I've got no way to deliver all these telegrams.
Oh boy.
How would you like to earn some extra cash?
You mean you want me to deliver them for you?
You've got a car, you're trustworthy, or at least your father thinks you are, so what do you say? I'll pay you 25 cents
You know
each
what?
time you complete
For
a
money?
delivery.
Yeah.
And you might even get some tips.
Okay, sure.
Let's go.
Great, you're hired. Here, deliver this to Seymour out at Blenheim Nursery. Come back when you're done and I'll pay you and give you another telegram to deliver.
Great. See you in a little while.
Nursery.
I've only got half a tank of gas left.
Oh, for heaven's
I
sake.
should gas up before I forget.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 50 cents worth, please.
Do I have to pay for this?
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
I think it did. Man! Nursery. Is that it? Observatory. Probably not then. Where is this place? Right there.
Hello, I've got a telegram for Seymour.
Just leave it on the desk there. I'd, tip you, but as you can see, my hands are filthy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to doll up some of my plants before this guy named Mr. Martin comes in. He's a big cheese at some oil company, and I'm hoping he... Ow!
Did that plant just bite you?
It did kind of feel that way.
I think I'll be going now. Bye!
Oh, I about hit it.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Counselor Alice out at Camp Avondale. Keep up the good work.
That one's easier. $1.35. That's it.
Hi, I've got a telegram for a counselor here named Alice.
That's me. Hang on. Oh, go dry up, Jason! What a jokester. Anyway, thanks. I'm afraid I don't have any money to tip you.
That's okay. Have a swell day.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Mr. Jones at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
Hello, I need to deliver this telegram to Mr. Jones.
That's me. Thanks. You can tell me I'm all wet, but I don't have any money to tip you with. Wait a minute. Here, how about a nice fresh glass of milk?
No, thank you. Bye.
Burn.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Miss Ross at Sunnybrook Farm. Keep up the good work.
Johnson's farm.
Hi, I have a telegram from Miss Ross.
My name's Rebecca, and I'm only 10, but I'll deliver it to her for you, I promise. I won't let you down or double-cross you or anything like that.
Double cross?
Well, okay. Thank you, Rebecca.
Oh.
No sweat. I mean,
That's
you're
that word.
welcome.
That's that word thingy. That's that word thingy. Word thingy. Okay. Find. Double cross. That word puzzle.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Dr. Bob out at the observatory. Keep up the good work.
I'm getting there.
Double cross. Got it.
I'm supposed to deliver this telegram to Dr. Bob.
That would be me, thank you.
Wow, that's a big telescope.
Come back after dark and I'll let you take a look. You can consider it your tip.
I may just do that. Bye-bye. I've only got...
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Miss Temple at Lowood Academy. Keep up the good work.
I've only got half a tank of gas left. I should gas up before I forget.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the inn. All right. Aww. Do this. Woohoo! Keen! Oh, is that the word? New word. Bard bounce. Keen. Okay, got that. Oh, there's still the mini golf. Okay.
Oops, if I'm going to play golf, I'm going to need a golf ball and putter.
Oh, so that kind of reset, I guess. Basically, par is 5. Oh my god. Please, okay. Okay. Ow! Ooh! Oh lord. Oh, nice. Okay.
I hit it too hard.
Oh, it went somewhere. This is some serious golf stuff. Wow. This does not look good. Oh, actually went bad. Get up there! Um... Oh, come on.
I hit it too hard. I did it!
Woohoo! So... It's here. Wait, it's supposed to... I'm an idiot. Well, I guess we're playing it again. I still have my stuff. Can't believe I messed it up. Jeez. Oh, I can't. That's some shit. And I won't be able to shoot it from there. What was that? 7? Really? I have to like do a lot. Shit. Right. Are you free? Oh my god. Really? Oh! I have to get it within 6. Oh. That could not get a worse spot.
I hit it too hard. Hooray!
Oh my god. Oh. That was miraculous. Alright. This. Pony.
A little toy pony.
So. Dean. Oh yeah, we still need to figure out Gloria's middle name. Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Hi, Nancy.
What was your mother's middle name?
Lois. Why?
Oh, just curious. Did Josiah ever say anything about hiding his will somewhere?
No, but he was always hiding stuff. I know because he was always writing reminders to himself about how to find it. But whenever the subject of his will came up, he'd just say he was happy knowing we were going to be happy when he passed on. Time will tell. That's all he'd say.
Is the clock in the parlor the one Josiah gave you?
Yes. I don't know why he gave it to us. It's never worked, and nobody can open it to find out why.
Do you have any idea where Josiah may have hidden a safe deposit box key?
He could have hidden it anywhere. He always said his favorite hiding place was right under people's noses.
Do you know anything about a cue Josiah left your mother in a note?
No. Why?
Oh, just curious. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, Nancy, I'm afraid there's been more trouble.
Trouble?
It's Emily. Oh, this is silly. I'm her guardian. I should just make her sell this place. She's only 17, for Pete's sakes. She should be out meeting boys and going to parties, not trying to run a business.
Miss Willoughby, what happened?
Just go ask her, and make her tell you everything.
Jane told you, didn't she?
What happened?
That picture on the wall over there, I saw it move. I was just sitting here and it moved all by itself. I saw it move, I really did. Last week, a book fell off the shelf for no reason. And before that, I heard these weird noises. And almost every day I hear a voice, like a whisper, coming out of nowhere. Jane thinks it's nerves, but I don't want to talk about this. Did you see Jim Archer?
I'm afraid I don't have very good news.
The jewelry wasn't insured?
Your mom dropped the insurance in order to save money for...
Shh! Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Shh! Nothing. I'm going to have to sell the inn, aren't I?
You know, it's possible, just possible, that the will that was found was not the will Josiah wrote.
You mean he may have left us money after all? No, that's wishful thinking. And I refuse to get my hopes up again because they'll probably just get dashed again. Listen, I feel bad enough that you drove all the way out here for nothing. Maybe you should just go home.
Would you mind if I stayed for a while?
No, but I really don't feel like being sociable right now. There's nothing for you to do.
I'd like to try to figure out why that stove exploded.
What are you? Some kind of Sam Spade?
Well, just because I've never solved a mystery before doesn't mean I can't. Anyway, there's no harm in trying, right? Who knows? I might turn out to be good at it.
Be my guest.
I'll be back in a little bit.
You're the best.
What could have made this picture move?
So, what did Emily say? Did she tell you about the pictures and the voices?
Have you ever seen or heard anything strange around here?
No. In fact, this place is so quiet and dull compared to Chicago that it's a wonder I haven't lost my mind. You know what? I'll bet it's me. I'll bet it finally hit Emily that I'm just not Gloria and I never will be, and that running this place is always gonna be all up to her. And it was just more than her poor mind could bear.
I'd like to kind of look around. Is that okay with you?
You betcha. And keep an eye out for those jewels. The sheriff's not going to investigate. He said since nobody got robbed at gunpoint or anything, coming out here again just didn't seem necessary. Said it sounded to him like the jewelry had just been misplaced. You see, it only felt fair to tell him about Emily's, delicate state of mind.
Have you met Richard Topham?
Yeah, I've had the displeasure of meeting that quack.
You don't think he can help people develop their psychic powers?
The only thing he's good at is separating little old ladies and dim-witted rubes from their hard-earned cash. In fact, he came over while they were putting out the fire today. Asked me who you were, and I was so frazzled at the time, I told him. I don't usually give that crackpot the time of day.
Josiah Crowley seemed to think he was legit.
Like that circus fella said, there's a sucker born every minute. Me? I think ESP is a lot of JUNK.
Where did that barred bounce game that's in the parlor come from? Do you know?
Emily says Josiah Crowley brought it in one day and just left it. Said it was so guests, as in him, would have something to do while they waited for a table.
Does the miniature golf course that's out back belong to the inn?
No, that was Josiah Crowley's. Way I hear, he built it himself.
Was it open to the public?
Nope, it was just his own private little course. Can you imagine? Wish I had money to throw around like that.
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Bye now.
I haven't done that yet.
I haven't given it to him.
Check. That's done. I'm finished with that.
What I got here? What is this? Jeweler. You know what? There's a jewelry place. So... There's the jewelry place.
Hello, are you Mr. Waddell?
So what if I am?
I found this receipt, and I just wondered what you could tell me about it.
Let me see that. One key, determine resale value, item 493. Oh yeah, this was for that key Jim Archer wanted me to appraise.
Jim Archer wanted you to appraise a key?
It was very ornate, had jewels all over it. Fake jewels, as it turned out. When I told him it was worthless, the cheapskate refused to pay me and told me to keep it.
Do you think I could have it?
Sure, once you pay the appraisal fee.
Which is...
$1.50.
Here you go.
Good, here's the key. Enjoy.
Yay! But where does... I wonder if the key goes to his office. That clock in his office?
It would sure be nice to be able to open this thing. Before I fool around with this, I should make sure it's okay with Mr. Archer.
You know, the minute you walked out of here, something occurred to me. You're Carson Drew's daughter, aren't you?
Guilty.
We went to law school together, only he actually went into law and I wound up here. So how's he doing? Business pretty good?
Great, couldn't be better.
That's nice. That's real nice. Well, you tell him you saw me, and you tell him I'm doing just fine too. So what can I do for you?
What's your opinion of Richard Topham?
Interesting gentleman who's in an interesting line of work.
Do you think he really does what he says he can do?
He makes a living doing whatever it is he does, so obviously someone thinks he's the real deal.
The key that you had Mr. Waddell appraise, could that be the key to the clock that Josiah Crowley gave you?
It might have been, I suppose. You know about that?
I found the receipt on the path to Richard Topham's house.
Really? I thought I'd thrown it out. You see, when he told me the key was worthless, I lost all interest in it.
So, it would be all right if I kept the key for myself?
I have no use for it. In fact, if you want that old clock, you can have it too.
I guess I'll be going.
Nice talking to you.
Clock's mine now.
I need a special key.
Gears. Ooh. Once you get it in there, it stays. Nice to know. Well, got that.
I'm finished with that. I'm finished. Can't check that off.
What now? What should I... Oh, the carriage house. I have... Oh. Okay, so Keen. Omar. That poet. Mark Ivan. Tony. And Lois. Woohoo! freshwater fish of the Midwest. Bogart's Pond, fish like yellow perch, shallow waters, minnows, walleye, deep water, earth water grubs, smallmouth bass, grass beds, grubs, largemouth bass, grass beds, minnows. Good to know.
Something about this clock reminds me of the poem I saw at the mini golf course.
Oh, yeah. The words once. So 1, 2, 4, 2, 8, 2, 7 is 7. So let's see here. Okay, 1. 2, 4, 2, 8, 2, 7. Well, it should have worked. Damn it! You go look at the golf course again. Some bitch. Because all the words sounded like numbers. Oh, no, really? I gotta do this again? Oh my god, okay. Oof. Pain in the ass. Okay. Colors are all right. What? Oh, orange. God. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. All right. So okay. There. Blue's got to be there. Whew. Okay. Moon in the sky. Also this. I don't know if that matters though. The moon in the sky was once or one heard to say it's high time I saw it today. So the clock and before long it realized just what it had done. So 1. It's far too bright here. I've made a mistake. With heat what havoc the sun can create. I want to go back. So when dusk came again, the moon rose when it should and said, ah, 'tis 7. So 7. Oh, I've got the numbers right. What are you doing? Yeah, I did the wheel wrong, the clock hands wrong. Are you serious? I was fixing to say, don't make me do all this crap again. Right. Go back in. All right. Well, 1, 2, 4. 2. Ah, there we go. Mirror, yay! Dominoes. Okay. Am I missing pieces or? Oh. Right click to rotate as well. Okay. So I think what, you gotta line them up? Here's a 5. 5. Sweet. Here's. It. Ah.
I wonder what goes here.
Mirror! Nancy, jeez! A mirror goes there!
A radiometer. Keen.
Now try it.
Something tells me I need to adjust the mirrors so that the light bounces off of them and onto that radiometer.
Oh, God. Okay. Oops. Can I, like, get it to go the other way? There we go. What? Enough. That doesn't go to the radiometer. This one? That here can't be adjusted, meaning this light here Go. Oh, shit. Wow. Okay, then. Ordered new quartz from Krollmeister Crystal Company, $12,929. Paid $4.74 since highway robbery. Delivery to take 6. Have Waddle cut the blank. Did a well job last
Maybe
time.
I should ask Richard Topham if this crystal ever got delivered.
Forget where you put LWAT. Marcel's band.
I've seen these symbols before. They were in that newspaper story about hobos.
Okay. I need to go to Richard Topham anyway.
Hello, Miss Drew.
Hi, Mr. Topham.
Am I to assume that you have the correct solution to that logic problem?
I think I do.
Let's have a look. Why, you appear to have indeed found the solution. Well, since you've proved yourself to be intellectually above average, which means talking to you should do me no harm, what would you like to talk about?
Josiah ordered something from the Krollmeister Crystal Company just before he passed away. Do you know if it ever arrived?
You must be talking about that chunk of quartz that came last winter. I still have it right here. Why?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm a rock collector. Do you think I could have it?
Perhaps we can work something out. You see, amazing as this is going to sound, I am able to project my thoughts into another person's brain.
Really?
The only problem is, not everyone has the intellectual capacity to receive my thoughts. But since you have already demonstrated a high level of intelligence, yes, you may very well be the ideal subject.
Subject, as in experiment?
You are going to help me prove that I am telepathic. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to shuffle a deck which contains 5 sets of these cards. Then I'm going to turn my back, draw a card, look at it, and start transmitting my thoughts. When you receive my thoughts, you will identify the card I'm looking at. Once you correctly identify 5 cards in a row, I'll give you that piece of quartz.
But what if I can't do it?
Just stay focused on the cards and my superior brain power will do the rest. Very well, let's begin. What card am I holding?
There gonna be a glow or something?
I think it's this one.
That's not right. Here's another. What card am I looking at?
This one.
No, try again. Which card am I thinking of?
I think it's this one.
Wrong. Here's another. Can you tell me what card this is?
I think it's this one.
No, try again. What card am I looking at?
This one.
Wrong. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
What?
Very well. Let's begin. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
No, I don't, honestly. How am I supposed to know? Is there gonna be a glow or some creeps, you think?
I think it's this one.
That's not right. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus.
No.
Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
Wrong. Here's another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
I don't know
This
what you want me to do.
That's not right. Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
I think it's this one.
Wrong.
Oh my gosh. Whenever he picks up a particular card, he always says the same thing.
Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. Which
It
card
says different phrases for each card, yeah. Card am I?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Marvelous. Here's another.
Okay.
What card am I looking at?
There.
This one.
No, try again. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
This one.
Very good. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
Yes.
You bet. Ready when you are.
How are you
Very
doing,
well. Let's begin. Tell
Utrier?
me, what card is this?
How are you doing?
I think it's this one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
I think it's this one.
Yes. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
I think it's this
oh,
one.
crap. I clicked the wrong one.
Here's another. Can you tell me what card this is?
This one.
Excellent. Here's another. What card am I looking at?
This one.
Wrong. Well, you failed to
Alright,
correctly
I've got 3 of
identify
them.
5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet. Ready when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I holding?
This one.
You go, girl. Here's another. Tell me, what card is this?
I think it's this one.
Excellent. Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
No, try again. What card am I looking at?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus. Here's another. What
Dang it.
card is this?
Isn't that what he asked?
This one.
Wrong.
I
Oh, no.
wonder, could he be telling me what card he's picking up by which question he asks me?
Well,
Yeah,
you failed
but
to correctly identify 5
I'm
in a
short.
row.
I'm doing
Shall we
shorthand, so
continue?
I'm getting
You
lost.
bet. Ready when you
Good
are.
yourself? I'm doing
Very
good.
well. Let's
Thanks
begin.
for asking.
Can you tell me what card this is?
I can't. That's
This
that
one.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Here's another. What card am I holding?
Star.
This one.
That's not right.
What?
Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
I think it's
What card?
this one.
That's not right.
What?
Here's another. Which card am I thinking of?
This one.
You go, girl.
Card,
Here's
yeah.
another. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
This one.
Wrong.
For
Well,
heaven's
you failed to
sake.
correctly identify 5 in a row.
Ah!
Shall we continue?
So, square is what card am I? Cross one. Can you tell me?
You bet.
Dang
Ready
it.
when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. Do you know what card I'm looking at?
Do you know? That's star?
This one.
Marvelous. Here's another. Can you tell me what card this is?
Can't. Oh wait, that's that.
I think
that one.
it's this one.
Marvelous.
Okay.
Here's another. What card am I concentrating on?
What card? So that would that go into? Oh,
This one.
That's not right.
God.
Here's another.
Ah!
Tell me, what card is this?
This one.
Incorrect. You must focus.
Heaven's
Here's
sake.
another. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
Wrong. Well, you failed to correctly identify 5 in a row. Shall we continue?
You bet.
Bro, do it
Ready
again.
when you are.
Very well. Let's begin. What card am I concentrating on?
This one.
Marvelous. Here's another.
Okay.
What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Yes. Here's another. What card am I holding?
Circle.
This one.
Excellent. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Wonderful. Here's another. What card am I thinking about?
This one.
Very good. You did it.
Oh,
Well,
finally.
actually,
Oh!
I did it. But in any case, thank you for
God,
your
this
assistance.
guy.
Here's the piece of crystal that Josiah ordered.
So I need to take it to the
You've earned
jeweler.
it. Well, actually, I earned it, but let's not quibble.
But Mr. Topham, I didn't really. I mean, you didn't really. I mean, I'm afraid.
Don't
that
even bother,
subconsciously
Nancy.
You may have.
Yes?
Never mind.
Do you need anything else?
When and how did you meet Josiah Crowley?
Last summer, while on my way to the university for a conference, I stopped for a bite at the Lilac Inn. Since it was crowded and I was in a hurry, I agreed to share a table with an elderly gentleman who, like me, was by himself. As soon as I told Mr. Crowley who I was and what I did, well, he insisted that I give him a training session that very afternoon, and was so thrilled with his progress that he demanded I stay and teach him everything I knew.
He was a good student?
The best. He had his annoying little habits, but his desire to realize his psychic potential was unparalleled.
Do you by any chance know who Marcel is?
Marcel was what Josiah called his favorite hat.
His hat? The man named his hat?
He loved that hat, so to him, naming it made perfect sense.
Do you still have Marcel?
No, as a matter of fact, I gave that hat to Gloria Crandall. She said she was fond of the old fellow and wanted something to remember him by, although I suspect the real reason she wanted that hat was to see if he'd stashed any money in it.
Were you surprised when you found out that Josiah had left you everything?
Delighted? Yes. Surprised? Not really. Josiah was all alone, you see, surrounded by people like the Crandalls and that banker, Jim Archer. People who were nice to him only because they knew he had money.
What do you think happened to the key to Josiah's safe deposit box?
Josiah no doubt lost it. He had a terrible memory, poor fellow.
What do you think is in the safe deposit box?
No doubt it's filled with the same thing as this house. Junk. But if it's junk, why haven't I gotten rid of it, you may well ask.
Oh. Oh. Well, I know it's silly to hang on to Josiah's things, but he was a wonderful man, you see, and I just don't have the heart to get rid of them. Too sentimental for my own good, I guess.
Do you mind if I look around some more?
Be my guest.
What happened? I know where the hat is. In Emily's room, because I saw it in there.
That's done. That's done. That's done.
Ah, yes, I seen minnows and the grass bed. Go to here, so did that.
Check.
Use the key. You got that?
That's done.
That.
Check.
That.
Check.
That.
That's done. Check. That's done.
I see, and where his band is. Sports.
I'm finished with that. That's done.
To the jeweler. I don't know that one yet. All right. Stop in and talk to Emily.
Hi, Nancy.
Would you happen to know where your mother put Josiah's favorite hat?
Look in the drawer right below me. That's where all Mom's mementos are.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Oh.
You're the best.
There's a hat right there. I thought that was it.
Maybe this is the key to Josiah's safe deposit box.
You don't need to look at everything in there, do you?
Sorry.
I'm trying to investigate.
What's cooking?
Well, I'll talk to you later.
Alrighty dighty.
Alright. Go to the jeweler then. Ah!
Hello, Mr. Waddell.
Now what?
I need for you to cut a blank from this piece of quartz.
No big deal. Let's see it.
The blank needs to be just like the one you made before for Josiah Crowley.
Like I said, no big deal. You're gonna have to call for $2,
Ow.
though. You can pay me when you pick it up. Good day.
Alright, 35 cents. Alright, I need to stop at the... Where do I need to go?
Did you deliver that telegram?
Not yet.
Can't pay you until you deliver it, you know.
I don't
I
remember
know.
where it
See you later.
was. I don't remember where I was supposed to go. I'm the general store. I'm the dairy. The Johnson?
Hello.
Get off my property!
Ah!
Now! And take that infernal noise machine with you!
Fine, I'm going. Whatever you say. Yikes.
Yeah.
I've only got half a tank of gas left.
I have
should
like
gas
no
up
money.
before I forget.
God.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm gonna run out of gas before I know. I don't think it was the observatory. The nursery. The Rex. Great. Oh. Jeez. Great. He should tell me where I was supposed to go, because I don't remember. There. Here?
Hello.
Welcome to Blenheim Nursery.
Damn
what
it.
do you need?
Nothing. I'm just looking around. Bye.
Bye.
Don't remember. Where's the location? General store. Do I recognize any? No. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Holy cow!
My tires. Oh, it wasn't the jewelry store. Ah. Was it the Rex?
Darn, not open.
Alright. I don't know.
I've only got half a tank of
I
gas
don't have
left.
any money
I
left.
should gas up before
And
I forget.
cents. Yay. Ugh. Not this way. I don't think this was it.
Hello.
Are you checking in?
No, I'm just looking around. Thank you.
Can't.
This is a hotel, not a museum, you know.
Got no money. I've got no gas.
Hi, everyone. everyone.
Hey there!
Hello.
Bye, everyone.
See you later.
All right. Grange Hall.
I better not go in. I don't even know what a grange is. Hello.
You need some nails?
No, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
This sucks.
Hello.
Shh. Do you wish to check out a book?
No, thank you. Bye.
I'm literally checking everywhere and I'm not finding where I'm supposed to. Going back. Need to like call her dad, see if she can get more money. I don't know what to do at this point.
Drop a nickel into the slot, please.
Oh.
Good. How may I be of service?
Hi, Mr. Kowski. It's Nancy Drew.
So where are those raffle tickets?
I'm still working on it.
Well, unless you're gonna sell them, get them over here. In the meantime, what can I do you for?
I'd like to call Carson Drew at KL 57187.
Hang on a minute.
Carson Drew,
Hi, Dad.
did you pick those papers up yet?
Yep.
Great. You can give them to me tonight when you get home from Emily's. So what else have you been doing?
I'm earning money by delivering telegrams for Tubby's Telegrams.
Good for you. That's a great way to meet people and to accumulate a little cash, which might come in handy. You're putting extra wear and tear on your car, you know.
Yes, Dad.
What else have you been up to?
Do you remember someone from law school named Jim Archer?
Jim Archer. Yes, I remember him. Glasses, sort of short.
He's in banking now. In fact, he's Emily's banker. He said to say hi.
Wait a minute. Jim Archer is the one you suspect had a hand in that explosion at the Lilac Inn?
It was just a thought.
It's okay to have your suspicions, Nancy. But in a town as small as Titusville, it's very easy to alienate people. Until you know the facts, you'd be well advised to keep your suspicions to yourself.
I'm a little worried about Emily.
Why?
She admitted to me that lately she's been hearing voices and seeing things move all by themselves. Jane thinks she's losing her marbles.
Running a restaurant is a big responsibility. Maybe it's getting to her.
Well, that's what Jane keeps saying.
Maybe Jane's got her boots on after all.
Do you have time to give me a hint about something?
Of course I do. What do you need?
The big clock I found in the attic of the carriage house has all these hobo symbols on it, but I have no idea which ones are important. Any hints?
The radio dreamers are the key. Give them their cues, then listen very carefully.
Radio dreamers? What does that mean?
Sounds like you'd better go to Crowley's and catch up on your reading. As the bard once wrote, the play's the thing.
Goodbye, Dad.
Bye-bye.
I still don't remember where I'm. Lowood Academy! I didn't know I saw. Oh my god. Where is Lowood Academy? Ooh. Not on the map. I found a little map, but this is gonna suck. I hope I don't run out of gas. Now that I know where the stupid place is. Kind of. Alright. That way. God. There's the academy.
Hello, I've got a telegram for Miss Temple.
I am she. We teachers don't get paid much, you know.
I understand. Did this by any chance used to be the Brewster Academy?
Why, yes it did.
Thought so. Bye.
Run out of gas. I'm gonna run out of gas.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Dr. Ackerman out at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
Okay, gas station. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh.
Welcome to Zippy's,
Woo!
where
Give me
zipless
some
service
gas,
is
please.
zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Okay.
I've only got half a tank of gas.
Yeah,
Hello, I'm
yeah.
delivering a telegram to Dr. Ackerman.
I shall deliver it to the good doctor forthwith. He rarely tips, and I never do.
That's okay. Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one's for Old Man Johnson out at his farm. Keep up the good work.
Jeez. Ah!
Are you Mr. Johnson?
Maybe. Who are you?
Well, my name's Nancy Drew, and if you are Mr. Johnson, I've got a telegram for you.
Well, thank you. Hey, you want a tip?
Sure.
Buy low, sell high.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
Ah! Am I tired? Ah!
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Go to the railroad station and deliver this to Willie Joe. Keep up the good work.
Hi, I'm supposed to deliver this telegram to Willie Joe. Is that you?
No, I'm Willie Joe's Uncle John. I see that she gets it, though.
She?
She, with a capital S.
Well, bye.
Stop to get gas.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 50 cents worth, please.
That'll be 50 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Phil Connor out at Krollmeister Nails. Keep up the good work.
30 cents? Jeez.
I have a telegram for Phil Connor.
I'm Phil. Thank you. I got a tip for you. Here.
Ow, that's a nail.
That's what we make here. Nails. Beauty, ain't she?
Thanks, but no thanks, Mr. Connor. Bye.
Jeez.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one here is for Helen C. White. She's at the library. Keep up the good work.
So I basically get 25 cents per. Okay.
I
I didn't have to blow all this money on gas.
We're in a library. Sorry. This telegram is for Helen C. White. Who? Helen C. White.
Bill and Steve Wright?
Helen C. White.
Shh.
Here.
A telegram for Miss White. I'll give it to her. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What?
Never mind.
Shh.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Molly out at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
Hi, Mr. Jones. I've got a telegram here for Molly.
She's in the milking shed. I'll give it to her. Say, I got some freshly churned butter here.
That's okay. Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Here's one for Audrey out at Blenheim Nursery. Keep up the good work.
Hello, I've got a telegram here for Audrey.
I'll see that she gets it. Just leave it on the desk. My hands are still really filthy.
That's okay. Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Take this to Margaret Judson at the Deer Mountain Resort. Keep up the good work.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Hello, I have a telegram here for Margaret Judson.
She'll be delighted, I'm sure. I'll take it to her. Thank you.
Bye.
Where am I going?
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
How's the
And
case
here's your
going?
next telegram.
I
This
am
one goes to Counselor Ed out
playing
at Avondale. Keep up the good work.
taxi delivery person. Avondale. I have to earn money. And I have to keep paying for gas.
Hi, Alice. Is Counselor Ed
I need
around?
$2.
He has a
That's
telegram.
all I need,
I think
$2.
he's down at the swim dock. I'll take it to him.
Thank you. Bye.
$1.30. $1.55 after this. I'm getting there.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money.
You should check out that
And
link I
here's your
sent.
next telegram. This one's for Mrs. Perkins at Sunnybrook Farms. Keep up the good work.
You want me to check? Wait, where? I'm lost. What? Oh, Sunnybrook. That's north. I will when I get a chance. What'd you do? Did something, didn't you?
Hi, Rebecca. I'm supposed to deliver this to Mrs. Perkins.
You better let me deliver it. Mrs. Perkins can be very grumpy, even when my curls are at their curliest and my dimples are at their dimpliest, and I'd much rather she yell at me than you.
Well, okay.
All right.
Thank you, Rebecca.
You're welcome.
No potholes! Ah!
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Professor Randall out at the observatory. Keep up the good work.
Hey.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Observatory? Eh.
Hello, Dr. Bob. I've got a telegram for Professor Randall.
I'll give it to him later. As you can see, he's a little busy at the moment.
What's he doing up there?
He's undertaking the very delicate task of cleaning the lens.
Uh-oh.
Randall! What have you done?
I'll be going now.
Randall! Hey, I'm gonna see if I can get some more gas so I can get a full tank.
Welcome to Zippies,
never
where
mind.
zipless service is zippily zapped and
Never
zippy
mind.
service is the zippiest. Fill her up.
That's okay. I changed my mind. Bye.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This goes to Mr. Brocklehurst out
Lowood?
at Lowood Academy. Keep up the good work.
Right past it like a dingus.
Hello, Miss Temple. I've got a telegram from Mr. Brocklehurst.
He's in class. I'll give it to him. He too gets paid very little.
That's okay.
Hey, yeah, you're not gonna tip. I get it.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Go down to the railroad station and deliver this to Lizzie Joe. Keep up the good work.
Oh. I have
Hi,
$2.
Uncle John. This telegram must be for Willie Joe's sister,
Couple
Lizzie
more.
Joe.
Right you are. I'll take it to her. Last I heard, they were fussing at each other out by the tracks.
Bye now.
Get some more gas. Get out of here!
Welcome to Zippies, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up.
Just 25 cents worth, please.
Get that full tank.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
A
Did
couple
you
more
deliver that
stops and I
telegram?
should have
I
it.
sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Head over to Krollmeister Nails and deliver this to Dee Dee. Keep up the good work.
Hi, Mr. Connor. I have a telegram here for Dee Dee.
She's out back boxing up nails. I'll take it to her. You change your mind about that tip?
Oh, that's okay. Hey, that nail you tried to give me before wasn't rusty, was it?
Let me check. Nope. Nice and shiny and sharp.
Tetanus.
Bye.
Tetanus incoming.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Deliver this to Muriel over at Vash's Dairy. Keep up the good work.
30. Try to rack up a little bit extra.
Mr. Jones, does somebody named Muriel work here?
You bet. Here, I can deliver that for you. Need some sour milk? Makes great pancakes.
No, thank you. Bye.
No. Gross. Jeez, I can't steer.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This needs to get to Mr. Cobb of Sunnybrook Farms. Keep up the good work.
Of what? I blanked. What? Sunnybrook. Oh. See if I can get some gas.
Welcome to Zippies, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is
I want
the
a full
zippiest.
tank. Full.
Fill her up.
That's okay. I changed my mind. Bye.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Hi, Rebecca. I have a telegram from Mr. Cobb.
Oh, please let me take it to him. When he's happy, he does this wonderful little jig, and his eyes crinkle up so much they practically disappear from his face. May I take it to him?
Sure.
You're really nice.
Oh, I just ran right into that pothole. Jeez.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. This one goes to Counselor Jack over
Perfect.
at Avondale Camp. Keep up the good work.
Perfect. I'm gonna go get gas. Avondale Camp.
Welcome to Zippy's, where zipless service is zippily zapped and zippy service is the zippiest. Fill her up?
Just 25 cents worth, please.
That'll be 25 cents.
Here you go.
Drive zippily.
Hi, Alice. I've got a telegram for Counselor Jack.
He's around here somewhere. Just give it to me. I'll get it to him.
Thank you. Bye.
This will be perfect.
Did you deliver that telegram?
I sure did.
Good for you. Here's your money. And here's your next telegram. Go to the observatory and deliver this to Woody. Keep up the good work.
Go to the jeweler. At quartz.
Hello, Mr. Waddell. Are you done making that blank?
Have you got my fee?
Yeah.
Right here.
Good. Here's the blank I cut for you. Enjoy.
Alrighty. Whew. Alrighty. Save. Let's... Goodness. Why is it not... Where are my hotkeys? For heaven's sake. My buttons aren't working. Let me see real quick what Wayward said. Wait. Okay, whoa. This.
1500. All right, 1500 man on the red hill. Right here, 1550, 1550, 1550. Yeah. Come on, oh, there we are. Bald man. All right, do I heal 1600? Look for 1600. 1600. Keep going. Keep it going. All right, 1550 going once. 50 going to oh, wait. Was that a bid? It was a bid. 1600. Man, man and tire of the red hill. All right, we're gonna up it. We'll go 1700, ladies and gentlemen. 1700 for the cab. One to the 1700 down. Man.
What in the world are you doing? What are you doing? Aren't you supposed to like doing jury selection trial stuff?
Only been slightly used, a little bit of damage. Looking for 2,000. Looking for 2,000. We're gonna get a 2,000 bid. Come on. You don't want to let this go by. All right, we got 1,700 going once. 1,700 going twice. Sold to the blue man, little like kangaroo for $1,700.
Just made $1,700 on your $3,500 taxi. Congratulations.
Congrats, sir. You can bring it up here and I can take ownership of it.
Oh my god. Oh gee. Okay. Wow. You and your shenanigans. Wayward. Alright, so that's gonna be it for me for the afternoon. But I will be back in about 4 hours at about 8:30. We're gonna continue and probably most likely finish up Secret of the Old Clock. So, oh my god, clicking. Am I clicking? Well, we can go see Burger Warrior. He's doing a 24-hour stream. Now, I don't know. He's playing Call of Duty, the new Black Ops 4 right now, but I don't know if he's going to be playing that the entire time. So we're gonna go see him, and be sure to check him out, give him a follow, show him some love. He's a really great streamer, really good guy. So, like I said, I will see you guys in about 4 hours to finish up Nancy Drew and Secret of the Old Clock. So I will see you guys in just a little while. Bye.